who's thinks she's pregnant and then says, "Oh, maybe I'm not," or I was, staining a little bit, or this, that. She's fine. All right.
All right.
Your grandmother's letting you know she's on the job at all times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she also says that there's something to do with a. Bridie. Who's Bridie?
Well, my grandmother's sister was Bridie.
Okay.
And
your grandmother's sister Bridie, she's here too.
Wow.
All right. And did she die of cancer?
She might have. It was a stroke, so I don't know if it was. Oh, Molly died of cancer.
Okay.
Another sister.
Okay, she's there too. It's like she's there. We got Bridie. We got the one who died from cancer. We got your grandmother. It's like one big family, okay? Your entourage, your invisible entourage, I have goosebumps on top of my goosebumps, by the way. Your invisible entourage is with you 24/7. They're all up in your grill all the time. Do you always feel like a slight chill?
Yeah.
That's how you know. All right?
I didn't know that.
So have more faith in yourself. Trust yourself more and your intuitive awareness and abilities. Know that you're going to travel. As Michael John Fierro told you, it's a year of travel and expansion. It's all good in your hood. Everything's going to be fine. All right?
Okay.
And I agree with him that there could be a residence change. All right, you moving on up to the east side, deluxe apartment. You're definitely, there's something bigger, better, more beautiful in store for you insofar as where you reside. But wherever you reside, it's going to be beautiful because you are. That's for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate
Can't
it.
say enough about you.
Can I ask you a quick question, Maureen? A psychiatric nurse, what exactly does that entail?
Med management and counseling.
Okay, because I have a client who's a psychiatrist. She teaches at Harvard. And before I crossed paths with her, she was using astrology and tarot in her work. And then she decided that after a session with me, and in order to prove myself to her, I did a reading on one of her clients. And she was blown away by it, so she then incorporated numerology into her work. And I have a client down where I live down in South Jersey who's a psychologist who also uses me as, she'll give me the name and the birth date, so rather than go through weeks and weeks of attempting to get to the root of the problem, I can give it to her right off the bat so she can start working immediately in healing whatever needs to be healed.
Fabulous.
So.
And I can name that neurosis in one note, okay? And that's what this gift is all about. Whatever tool you use, whether it's numerology, whether it's channeling, whether it's clairvoyance, astrology, there's one answer, okay? So you should get that same answer from whatever modality you're utilizing, okay? As a healing tool, it's brilliant if you know how to use it. And Michael does. I got your number and I know how to use it. And so I think what he's trying to offer to you is that not only using your own awareness and ability, if you ever need to confer on anything, you do this professionally.
Yes.
Bingo. So solicit my guest, will you? Okay, all right. It reminds me of the Woody Allen movie, 10 Minutes with Me, honey. You'll sell that thing for scrap iron. Okay. But truthfully, it's all about the right people with the gift that can really assist and help others. He's got the goods, all right, and he can assist others, and he's getting the green light from my invisible entourage, and it takes a lot to get that. So you could take it as a bona fide and trustable offer from him with consultations. We'll let you two discuss after the show, but right now it's all about you and the way it should be. And please know, Maureen, that this is going to be a beautiful year for you. All right, even though, good heavens, we blink and we're already in almost in June, but that there are a lot of your prayers that are going to be answered. And as I said, your invisible entourage, they're all with you. Okay,
Great.
And the cardinal is chasing you. The red cardinal.
Oh yes, it's in the yard.
Yeah. Guess who that is?
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't resist the change when it shows up.
Okay.
Go with it. Because if you resist it, it's just going to keep coming back. So you're better off embracing whatever opportunity shows up. Embrace it with open arms, because it'll take you someplace you need to go.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you.
Let's applaud her. We need a Leo at that microphone. Come on up, girlfriend.
Hi.
Hi, you know the drill. Now you got to give your birthday.
7/25/1966.
Spring chicken.
And your first name?
Lori, Lori.
Lori, lovely Lori. Okay, I love that you have purple on, Lori, because Leos are born to the purple, as my Irish grandmother would say, meaning royalty.
Oh.
And so this is going to be a very royal year for you. And I want to say that with recognition. And we all need recognition. We all need to know that we're making a difference. And you really, sweetheart, have been languishing in this area. People haven't really been vocalizing and verbalizing enough to you what a difference that you make. You know, how you lighten up their life just by being in their lives, all right? So you're going to get a lot of positive feedback in the next 2 months, and it's really going to have you floating on cloud 9, which is lovely.
Who wouldn't like that?
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be good news for you. Also, there's something to do with training. Are you going for some sort of training or educational course?
No, I got through one at the beginning of this year, which was a challenge for me.
Okay, so you've already gone through this.
Yes.
Okay. And was there something that is still languishing, though? Is there something that either a paper or a last minute? Was this a certificate program?
It was an insurance license. I got it.
You got the certificate?
Yeah, that's done.
Okay.
But I have to say, I am searching. I am looking.
Okay, I still feel that there's. I got to call them as it's psychic update. I can't change the information as it's flowing through. What they're saying to me is that this, whatever you did with this educational certificate program, there's still something left undone. All right, that you need to do. So there could be an addendum to that. There could be, okay, you did that and that's great, but to kick it up a notch and get the job of your dreams, there's just one more certificate program you have to do, or another class you have to take, or there's one more step needed.
Wow.
Okay? Whatever this is.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
Okay?
I think I do know what you're talking about.
All right, great. And as long as you know and what they're telling you, I'm happy. Okay? But they say, take care of that. Okay? Look into that.
Surprising.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. And they're also talking about Bobby. Who's Robert? Bob? To you?
Okay. There's a Richard whose health I'm very concerned about.
Okay, different individual, but because you're concerned about him, I'll key into him.
Oh, sorry.
This Richard, is he in his 50s?
I don't actually know how old he is. I'm close with his sister.
I'm seeing the number 53.
Okay.
So
I would believe it.
Okay. I want to say that there's something to do with the lung area, and either like asthma or something to do with his breathing.
Okay.
And they're going to take care of it with medication. Okay. So he is going to be okay. It's not going to take his life. He's not leaving the planet.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
And also, and you're a little dog too. Do you have a little puppy? Do you have a dog?
I have a large dog. I used to have a little dog.
You used to have a... Well, you know, all dogs go to heaven and then they follow you around. Okay, I'm seeing this little dog, like, just running around your legs. Is this a dog, when he was here on the planet, used to run around your legs all the time?
He was attached to my side and leg, and wherever I would sit, he would be with me.
Right.
Attached to me.
Right. Well, still is, by the way, just FYI. Wow. Okay. Brownies. What's up with brownies, or the name Brownie?
The kind you eat.
Yeah. Or a nickname for somebody.
I'm looking for a good gluten-free recipe.
Okay. Well, I think you're going to find it. And we got food people in the house. I think you're going to find it. All right. Okay. You know, when the angels give you messages, I don't know what it means. I just got to say it. Also, they said that there's something to do with a Marcel or a Marcella. Who's this? Marcel? Marsha? Marcel? It's a woman with a name that sounds like this. All right.
Okay.
I don't want to waste time because I know Michael's chomping at the bit. He's got a lot of info to give you.
Okay.
And I'm hogging airtime here. Just know that this woman is going to be put into your path, and she's got the business. There's an interview that she's going to be the one that either owns the business and was going to interview you.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. Laura, you have a 9 life path. So 9 is a representation of the universal man. So your lifetime is really more about other people than it is about you.
Yeah.
Which is something that you probably embrace quite willingly. It's important that you allow some time for yourself. It's important that you allow other people to take care of you also. But 9s very much are concerned with the big picture. 9 is a very altruistic, very philanthropic, very compassionate number. It cares a great deal about the universe. The caution for you is to beware of a tendency to be too idealistic.
No way. No, I'm kidding.
9s
That's
have
me.
a tendency to the rose-colored glass syndrome, where they see everything at its ultimate and its highest good, which is all well and good, but unfortunately the reality of things doesn't tend to match the idealism. So
Can we fast forward, hon? Because we're getting close to
so
the
you
end
need
of the
to be
show.
very careful of putting people on a pedestal, because you will invariably get disappointed.
Okay.
Okay? You have a 3 challenge, which is your lifetime challenge. So your biggest challenge in life is to find your voice.
Wow. Yes, it
Okay?
is.
There's some issues around self-esteem and self-expression.
Yes.
So it's very, very important that you feel confident in what you have to offer, and that you should say the things that are on your mind or what you're thinking. Very strong probability that throughout your life there have been people surrounding you who have told you to be quiet, you don't know what you're talking about.
In subtle ways, yes.
Yes, so it's time to step into yourself and find your voice and express yourself. And do whatever you can to express yourself creatively. Do you have any creative passion or pursuit?
I do. I have some challenges with mobility in my hands that have blocked those things. So I would love to know if that is going
That's
to be
going to be healed.
lifted.
Okay, let's just cut to the chase because we're almost out of time.
Can I
Sorry,
cry?
honey, but I have to. That's going to be healed, and definitely there's some sort of massage therapy and natural homeopathic food method that is going to be given to you, and it's within a 2-year time frame. This gets totally eradicated. Okay, praise. Praise. Seriously, I'm not lying. Okay.
That is exact timeline. That is the exact timeline my nutritionist gave me.
Shut the front door. Maybe
No,
I'm psychic.
I got goosebumps.
All right. So this is a good thing. So now, do you believe me now?
I believed you before.
Oh, I know. I love you for it. And 30 seconds. Can you believe we only have 30 seconds to say how wonderful you are? Don't you go away, even though the viewers need to, because we're going to continue this.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody, see, this is what happens when you show up on the set here. You get love, you get info, you get empowered, and you get to meet fabulous guys like Michael John Fierro. You know your name. Look up your numbers. And he's got your website, hun?
MichaelJohnFierro.com.
Can't get any easier than that. Feel our love. Have a good one. Till the next time.